Hello, Crye-Leike. I want to give you a little bit of a update and a recap for our sales for 2020. As you know, we hated that we couldn't have the kickoff meetings. That's kind of a highlight of the year for me. I love getting together with everybody, seeing everybody, and the energy that goes on in the kickoffs. But because of COVID, we've had to scratch those and make other plans. So we're trying to give you a little bit of an update now of kind of what all went on with 2020, and also give you some idea where we think we're going to go for 2021. For 2020, golly, thank you very much. Thank each one of you for all the hard work that you did. We had a record, which is unbelievable. We had a record of $7.5 billion in sales this past year, and that was up 12% in volume, and also we were up slightly in units, and so those are all good numbers. Now, that's the reason I say it's unbelievable they had such a great year is because we started out in February and March with the COVID-19 coming about and sales dropping like a rock for about a month or so, but we finished off the year super strong, and again, thank you for all your hard work making it happen with masks and social distancing and all the things that we had to go through, and a bazillion Zoom meetings, it seems like. But anyhow, all the markets were up. That's all good news. For January, we started off, even January 21, we started off strong this year. We were up 24% company-wide. So that's a great start for the year. And also, I want to thank everybody that attended the Rocking in the New Year program that was put on by RIS Media, RIS Media. Crye-Leike was one of their feature sponsors, and we had over 1,500 of our sales agents that attended that meeting. So we had the best attendance of all of the various companies that across the United States that were involved in the Rocking in the New Year program. As far as continued growth, we opened up 4 new offices this past year, and we remodeled a ton of offices and got a bunch more going. Too many to mention, and as soon as I mention, somebody will say, well, when's our office being next? And we got a bunch that are going on right now. In fact, that added up, we got like 7 offices that are in different processes of being remodeled and finished up right now. For 2021, additionally, we want to reopen all of our Success Real Estate School facilities. We shut those down this past year, most of them, because just couldn't get enough people in the classrooms to make it worthwhile, and agents were, potential agents were mostly going online, and we do have an online presence, but we prefer the live. We just think the people get more out of the live than they do the online, so we like those a little bit better. Want to mention to you that the warranty program through American Home Shield and through Global Home USA has changed just a little bit. In order to remain RESPA compliant, they keep changing the rules, it seems like, and the lawyers have said in order to remain RESPA compliant and for you to be able to receive any money, there's certain information that you or the office administrator will have to submit. If you don't submit the information, then no one gets any money. If you submit the information that they're requiring, then everybody gets a little bit of money. So keep that in mind with the warranty programs. I want to thank you for your continued support for Realty Title. They had a very, very good year, and we're continuing to look at opening up some additional title offices where we see the volume happening in the local real estate office. So good year there. Community Mortgage. I want to thank you, every one of you, for supporting Community Mortgage. They had a record year. It was off the charts year for them. A lot of that was refi business, but Community focuses mostly on your business, more so because they know that it's a needs to close in a timely manner, much more so than refi business does. And so they're always looking for some new loan officers, particularly in certain markets. So if you've got someone that you want to recommend, someone that you like using that's with another mortgage company, give that name to Pat Sandlin. He's always looking for additional mortgage loan officers, particularly in the new markets. You know, they already have a ton of loan officers, great loan officers in the Memphis market, but they were new to most of the other markets, and they could certainly use your recommendations on great loan officers as they continue to expand into all the various markets for us. Because we were not able to have the kickoff meetings, because we know everyone wants to get back together and do all of the camaraderie building type things, we're planning on having a late spring, because we're watching to see how many people get their vaccine shots and how that's going, and how many people feel like that they're now in good shape with their vaccine shots before we have announce those meetings. But we'd like to have some live additional meetings in late spring where we get everybody together and have motivational speakers or teachers, trainers, or superstar panels, that type of thing, cocktail parties, breakfast meetings where we could all get together and get to compare notes and see everybody again. So keep that in the back of your mind. We're targeting April, but it may be May, just because the vaccine's getting out a little slower than what was hoped, and it's a 2-shot process right now. They get that 1 shot out, then things will go faster, but right now it's a 2-shot process. We do have the Destin Conference. You might write these dates down. They're scheduled already for the week of October the 11th. October 11th, Destin Conference. We feel pretty confident that surely everybody that's going to get vaccinated, and we'll have that herd immunity in by then, that we'll be able to come down to Destin and do our normal fun thing with families and friends, and volleyball and talent shows and all the normal fun things that we do down there. Wrapping up, I want to say thank you for all the hard work that you've done during what I'd call difficult times, times like we've never been before. One additional thing that I do want to mention before I sign off is that, because I've gotten a number of questions from different people, and we're about to get the announcement out on the wealth building program. You know, we introduced this to you a little less than a year ago, had a bunch of meetings to determine your interest in the program, and the interest was very, very strong. We got the first group of people. We've submitted them. They call it the census. We submitted them, have just now been accepted, and so we will now be moving on to the second market. We're going market by market, and the second market is the Nashville market. So we will, here in the next few days, be getting reservations for you to come in to talk about whether you want to participate in the wealth building retirement program. That we're the only one in the country that's come up with this concept, and we think it's a home run for real estate agents to be able to set up some retirement income for themselves and be able to retire, and hopefully in a very strong financial position. A quick reminder, what that program entailed was that you would be able to receive 25% of your best 3-year average, and that 25% example would be, let's say you average $200,000 a year, 25% of that would be $50,000 a year. So you would receive a check for $50,000 a year paid monthly if you participate in the program, and more information to come on that. But that program, we've had a lot of questions about when are we going to hear more about it. The first group has now been accepted, and so we're now moving on to the second group. Then hopefully it'll move a lot faster after that, because again, it's never been done before. We're the first and the only one in the real estate industry in the entire country that have such a program. So it's taking a little longer to get the kinks ironed out. But now we think we're hopefully going to be able to move forward much quicker with all the other groups and get everybody signed up that wants to sign up. And so far it's been about 99% of the people say, yeah, that's a home run program, I want to be involved in it. But so keep looking for that program to come to your particular market. Nashville's next, and then we'll go to all the others. And with that being said, I want to again wish every one of you a tremendous 2021. We're looking forward to a 2021. All of the economists, and all we're seeing says 21 is going to be a great year. The only issue we got, and it's the exact same thing in every market we are in, lack of inventory. Lack of inventory. A lot of buyers out there, not a whole lot of product to sell, and we're getting multiple offers on about everything, and offers in way in excess of list price in many cases. So it makes it a little tougher for us, but we think we're going to have this situation for a year or two, and then it'll level out. If you've got builders, if you can get find some good development lots, then that's the way to go, because that's creating product. So with that being said, again, thank you again for all your hard work in 2020, and let's look forward to a tremendous 2021. Thank you very much.